my dog. Show up, show out, show off at the Backwoods Classic. It's the Arkansas Backwoods Classic. It's the sunrise at 4:45 over 100-acre pine bar hole, and its booger jaws will shine. A bulldogging is a habit, a gem on the little red, the Arkansas Backwoods Classic.
You've seen our show before. We'd like you to introduce yourself, tell us your kennel name, if you have any businesses, and then tell us how you got into your breed.
All right. My name's Colehouse Sykes. I'm the half of Sykes Pups. Me and my brother, we breed together. We're partners in this thing. We're brothers in every sense of the word. It feels kind of strange doing this and him not being here, but that's all right. No worries. I like that intro. That's real disco.
Yeah, man, it's attention grabbing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
hey, everyone's kind of viewing in now, and then we get, hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we breed Olde English Bulldogs. We've had oldies now for close to 5 years. Had some ups and downs, some years that we didn't put out any litters because things happen. They're animals. They're alive. And we love the breed. We podcast where we bring attention to the breed, to other breeders. I love these dogs, man, and we want to put eyes on them. So that's what brings us here tonight.
I love it.
How long you say you was breeding the Olde English? How long?
We've had oldies for about 5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. First purebred dogs that I had were Dachshunds. I always knew I was going to do something bigger and whatever cooler, but I wanted to start with something small. I wanted to see that I could raise a dog, that I could make puppies, that I can sell puppies and all that, and then kind of grow from there. So that's why we did that. And we still have Dachshunds. I always have some. I love them little dogs. You know what I mean? And so yeah.
Hey, well, look, not cutting you off, but could the Olde English have their puppies natural?
Yes, yeah. They're
Okay.
absolutely. Olde English, oldies free tie, and a lot free well. To this point in our program, we went the C-section route because where I live, if something goes wrong in the middle of the night, buddy, it's an hour and 20 minutes to a after hours event for a $6,000 procedure.
Yeah.
So we just, but I say that to say this next litter that we have, we're gonna give her a shot. We're gonna see what she does, because I'm tired of saying that they do it, without actually being able to say we've done it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm glad you came on tonight, man, because I really don't know no kind of history of the English Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they came from. That's why I asked you that. Do they have to have C-section? Because the English Bulldogs have to have C-sections. So I'm thinking they kind of like under the same family tree a little bit, but not as much, because I know they are much taller, But I was just thinking that they probably had to have C-section too, because like the English Bulldog, their legs is kind of straight in the back, and they really can't walk up steps. They have to run up steps. You know what I'm saying? And they can't. Huh? Yeah, they have to run. They cannot walk up steps. I'm serious. They had to get their feet set, and then they have to go. When they go, they have to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the oldie in the I think 1970s, David Levitt is the one who coined the name and recorded his process, but he wasn't the only one doing it. But English Bulldog, Bull Mastiff, American Bulldog, and a Pit. And Pit went into the oldie. Okay. So, I mean, and they all brought different things. They all still bring different things, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Now the you guys have your own breed registry. So that's definitely I'm sure incredibly helpful when you're trying to establish your program and try to aim and research when you're looking for breed pairings and things like that. You said you've been at this for like 5 years. Is like the existing standard, is that something that you're like really, really comfortable with, or do you think it still needs some work, or like where's your brain at being in this, like actually in it?
My personal brain. All right, let's do it. My personal brain is basketball and baseball evolved with the times, with the athletes, with everything else. Baseball didn't, and I think our standard is more baseball. It's written in the 90s, and a lot of stuff is different. Some stuff is always going to be the same. It's always going to be what it is, but a lot of stuff's different,
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's there. It's a marker. It's something to shoot for. It's something to breed towards. It's a goal. You know what I mean? That will lead you generally in the middle. You know what I mean? Avoiding, I live in Arkansas. I didn't grow up here, but I live here now, right? And there's a ditch on both sides of the road, and like that's like the metaphor for life. You know what I mean? And the same thing there's a ditch on both sides, So it's good that we have that. It helps to, So can it be changed or tweaked and adjusted? Of course, but it's not bad. Yeah.
Hey, look, man, I'm kind of curious because, okay, so your vet, if you have to take your dog to the vet to get emergency C-section, did you quote Did you say $6,000?
Well, that's after hours at the. Okay, I live in a town called Searcy, right? I'm about 45 miles north of Little Rock. So if something happens after hours and I need a C-section, I got to drive to the far end of Little Rock to the after hours vet that basically services this part of the state. And they charge what they charge. You pay it or you don't. You know what I mean?
Okay. So look,
supply and demand.
Right.
Yeah, but so look, if you had an appointment to have a C-section,
right?
How much would it be then?
Here in Searcy, it's like 11 to 1,500, something like that.
Okay.
Same here. Same here. Same exact.
That's what I'm saying. So we just go ahead and schedule it and do that, as opposed to crossing my fingers in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't take no chances. I get a C-section every time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take no chances.
And we have, but every time the question comes up of do these dogs have their own babies?
Again.
My answer, yes, is always because of something I know is going on somewhere else. I want it to be because what we do here, what we did here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though. Every single time that I'm like, all right, we're gonna do natural. Like at some point in it, I'm like, damn, why don't we just do a C-section?
Right.
Like, cause the birth, man, she can be in labor so long. There can be all these different things. Like it's taking stress off her. Like, but either way is good. Like I like for the female to do that. I think the motherly instinct kicks in. I think the body really responds from actually doing that, eating the placenta, the whole process. But every single time that we're like, all right, we're not going to do, I'm just like, damn, I should have. Like if we lose like one puppy, it's like, we should have. If, anything takes place, it's like, why not just do it?
Yeah, thinking
But-
that was possibly quite potentially the reason why. No, and I mean, there's a multitude of factors that go into it, but yeah, I can see where like in the back of your mind, there's like this had to have contributed to it somehow. Just like obviously, most dog breeders would prefer natural birth.
Yeah, that first week is a lot easier.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something too. You know, sometimes when a female have these large litters, they get tired of pushing when they having puppies
exactly.
like the whole day.
Bulldogs
And
are
then,
notorious.
so what you gonna do then? Because I got in that predicament before. She got tired of pushing on her 11th pup. Actually had an oxytocin shot on hand. Gave it an oxytocin shot. Passed that 11th pup, but guess what? She had another one behind her that stayed in there like a day and a half. And I lost a whole litter because she wouldn't eat and she wasn't producing no milk. You know what I'm saying? No good milk. And the lady called me, she said, Bruce, look, your dog is not producing any good milk at all. The puppies is fading away. I say, look, I say, try this, try. She said, Bruce, I tried that. She's not eating. So I made an appointment at the vet for the next day. She had another pup that was inside of her, and it already started to deteriorate.
Wow.
They thought that they had to do a C-section and spay her because the uterus could have got affected by the puppy that was, you know what I'm saying? So so she said it's two things that we can do. We can give her an overdose oxytocin shot and see what she push.
Yeah.
Other than that, she said we got to go in. If I got to cut her uterus, I cannot put it back together. That's exactly what she said. I say, look, I spent a lot of money on this dog. I say,
give it a shot.
Yeah, I said, hey, look, I gave it a shot. I gave it a shot. She gave it a shot.
Let's all hold hands and pray, and you give it a shot.
Right.
She still had to cut her. She still had to cut her, but the puppy had dissolved so much that she didn't have to go in the uterus. She said she just sucked the puppy out.
Jeez. Yeah.
And I did lose the whole litter still.
Yeah, that could have been detrimental to the mom. You know, sometimes, they say that it'll act like a poison and actually, kill the mom from the inside out. It's like, so
that's right.
Luckily they were able to, everything worked out good with that. Cause
exactly.
so many variables. Like we're playing God really as we're breeding dogs. And then as we dictate whether they're going to have a C-section or whether they're going to be natural and things like that. And you're like, I hope everything goes the right way. I hope everything goes the right way.
Yeah, there was and just like Mary said, it's tiring, especially like with bigger dogs. I mean, hell, I think it was recently there was a Great Dane who'd been in labor for like 28 hours and had 21 pups. I'm like 20, like both numbers are just mind blowing. It was like it's 28-hour labor, and like they'll take that break. A lot of them they'll take a break after however many hours. And so you're sitting there like, is this it? Was that all of them? I don't, I feel like there should be more. And then push more out. Oh my God, where these come from? So yeah, it's a whole thing from what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Even if they go get an X-ray at day 53 or 54 or whatever. There's always something hiding in there that you don't see. All is good for is there's a bunch or there's a little bit, but don't bother.
If they say there's 6, there's 8 because there's 2 skeletons hiding behind. Yeah. But it's a good marker, and then they can actually measure the circumference of their head, their domes, to see if they can pass them, and then you can do reverse progesterone too to see exactly where she's at. So there's things that we can take off the table and be more calculated with it. But I like C-section. I like C-section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all are a bunch of good-looking.
Fashionably late.
What's up, Mike?
I do apologize, my brother. What's up, Cole House?
Bro, I'm chilling. How you doing?
I've had the worst day imaginable, but I'm glad to be here.
Lord.
Ah.
Dang.
I had a sick puppy today. Truck broke down. Couldn't get parts. It's just a nightmare.
It's a country song.
Radio silence.
Country song.
My wife said it could have been worse. She's right.
That's true.
Hey, I remember watching DuckTales when I was a kid, right? And they had the pilot. He would always crash the plane, crash the helicopter, and he was always like,
"What was his name?"
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Launchpad McQuack.
What was that? What was that pilot's name?
Launchpad McQuack.
Launchpad. Yeah.
Yeah. Any language you walk away from is a good one.
Oh man.
So, I mean, when you think about it, it's like, hey, listen, you know, did you die though?
Right.
What a
I mean,
great example, y'all. This is my
doing
guy
what we
right
do,
here.
you know?
This Cole House is he is the dude, man. He's doing a great thing, man. He's got a beautiful show coming up.
There we
Got a
go.
beautiful family. He's got beautiful dogs. He's on top of things right now, man. He's killing it. I'm proud of him.
Well, don't jinx me, bro. Don't jinx me.
Oh, no.
But he brings up a great point because it was something that I definitely wanted to touch on. Is this Arkansas Backwoods Classic? Is this your first show hosting?
First show.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll keep it real with you. I've only been to a handful of dog shows. It's not really, to be honest, if I'm just all full disclosure, not really my thing. You know what I mean? But so I'm dealing with the lady to get ribbons made, right? She's like,
Yeah.
what's the count? What do you need? I'm like, I don't really know. I said, I'll call the registry, see, and get a number, and I'll call you back. She goes, you don't know? I'm like, no, not really. I said, but I love these dogs, and I know I can throw a hell of a party. That's what we're gonna do. The rest of it, I have to figure out, you know, in motion. So
Yeah.
That's my approach to it.
And I know you expected it to be a lot, but like, there's a lot of moving parts in it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what? I like it so far. I'm happy with how things are turning out. I'm excited about it. I'm really looking forward to being able to welcome people to our area. I didn't want to have it in Little Rock. I wanted to have it right here where I live, because I think there's something special about it, about being able to welcome people to where you live, not an hour away, not a couple hours up the road. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a different vibe here. I love it.
Yeah. So you said you're about an hour north of Little Rock?
About 45 miles, something like that. So
look, he's
It'd be
30
attractive.
minutes from me. That's what's important.
Okay. Glad we established importance. I have family that lives up in Rogers, so I'm always trying to, like, in my brain, like, put together where people are in contrast to Rogers.
Okay, see, Arkansas is a strange place
It is.
because Rogers is not. It's not that far. Like if you think about it, the straight line, but you got to go down and back up to the mountains, or you take the what they call the pig trail, Michael, which is the scenic route, and it turns a 3-hour drive into a whole day. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but it is, if you're trying to just get somewhere, that ain't the way to go.
I'm gonna tell you, Rogers, Arkansas is gotten so big, and they got a lot going on in Rogers. It is not the little country town it once was.
It is not, because we go there every summer to go to the lake. We have a family house up there, and it is one of those things where every single year that we go there for that weekend, it's like we're like, wait a minute, do we really even want to go out to the lake house, or do we want to stay in town?
So your show, when is it? What registry? And like, tell us. Let's dive into your show.
Mm-hmm.
There's my wife right there. Put it up. February 28th, right here in Searcy at the White County Fairgrounds, and it's IOEBA. Okay, the confirmation show, 3 confirmation shows that are going to be IOEBA sanctioned. That's International Olde English Bulldogge Association. Oldies, of course, American Bulldogs, English Bulldogs, American Bullies, Frenchies, and Shorty Bulls are going to be the 6 breeds in the confirmation show. We're also going to have a UPF sanctioned weight pool that's going to be open to all breeds.
Ooh.
And then we're going to have fun show. We'll have categories that are for the sanctioned breeds, and then categories that are open for whoever wants to come out and bring your Rottweilers and your Presses or whatever else you got. Yeah.
For fun and exposure, man. Yeah, the weight has been something we were talking about recently, just because it's something you're starting to see a little bit more outside of like UKC and whatnot. So it's just like performance sports. It's starting to become a little bit more popular, and I really dig that because it's I think it's equally addictive. Like to when you get in the show ring and confirmation, they always tell you get the show bug. But I think that's going to be the same with like weight pull. Like once you have a dog that'll work for you, that'll do it for you. Man, I'm sure there's nothing like it.
Bruce, you got a little place in your heart for weight pulling, don't you?
Oh yeah, you know what? Look like it's trying to come back. That movement trying to come back. But look, they never quit overseas. They still do it a lot over there. But I guess people just lost a little. I sold my track and everything, but I still have a sled. I still have a sled on wheels, and I still have harnesses. So hey, I might get back into it. I don't know.
Dust them suckers off.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hey, it'd be a good excuse to come hang out and go to a show with us. You know what I mean? Come down here to the A-State, baby, and turn up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Stand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? No, that's awesome. And this, you said it was February 28th?
February 28th. Doors open at 8. And I really, 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 really want to start at 10 o'clock. Just because it never happens. You know what I mean?
It ain't gonna happen.
It's like beating the GPS, baby.
Good luck.
GPS to your destination.
Hey, I'm just the kind of retard to say, run it. Whoever ain't here, ain't here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just that
One
guy.
person that I know that does that, Tone Rolden. If he says his show starts at 11, if you're not at the first show at 11, you are going to miss it. That is the one person that I know. Hey, but the registry, Nick, say the registry again, and then you said that American Bullies can actually register.
Yes. IOEBA, International Olde English Bulldogge Association.
IOEBA.
So can people register their dogs there? So if people are just walking in, or if they got dogs that they want to bring, can you register with the registry there and show same day?
If you have American Bully and you have ABKC paperwork, you can register them, show them.
Okay.
If you have a Frenchie.
What's AKC?
AKC, American Bulldog would be NKC, I think.
So pretty much the family registry, if they bring the paperwork for those registries, they can register like they're going to,
You got legit paperwork, no CKC, you know what I mean?
Can't register. Back when CKC was actually a good thing, and now they're just like, you have a doodle? Cool, here's your papers. And you're like,
it's a goal.
But still, and you know what? A lot of people don't know what CKC is. They still think they got a really great dog because the CKC registered. But I remember when they started that it's Continental Kennel Club. I remember when they started it. So this is how they did it. So if you've been breeding dogs for years, right, or whatever, and your dog don't have any paperwork, all you had to do is write out a lineage, a 3-generation lineage, take a picture of your dog, and send it to CKC, and they will register your dog. That's how they started out.
Yeah.
So
wait, say that again. Say that again. What'd you just say?
I said
he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
They okay, like you got a breed of dogs, right? And you could just be getting in the game and saying that you don't have no paperwork on your dog at all. All right. So what you had to do, you had to write out a 3-generation pedigree. I don't care what you put on the pedigree, they accepted it. Right? So you had to take a photo of your dog, and you had to send the pedigree and the photo of your dog to CKC. And they will send you back a certified, whatever they, papers on your dog. Hey, look, you had a registration number. You had a registration number and everything. But look, let me tell you something. So it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So when people had CKC dogs, right? And then another person had a UKC dog or something like that, CKC will accept their paperwork. You see what I'm saying? Now people start breeding the UKC part, you know what I'm saying? But UKC is like UKC didn't accept CKC.
Yeah, it wasn't
only CKC accepted UKC. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to ask. Does anyone take CKC and they kind of take that paperwork and they're like, okay, this is legit. Like this is.
We'll see.
I'm going to register this.
I don't know. Look, this has been in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know now how they roll. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you how they roll. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I have boxes.
Here we go.
I deal with this. I sell a puppy, AKC, and I made the mistake of, I would give the people the paperwork, but check limited rights, whatever. Right? Well, no, you scratch out a number. You black out the number, they can't get breeding rights, but they can still get a pedigree.
Yeah.
And they take that pedigree, CKC, and they get full breeding rights, whatever you can get, and then they sell puppies. They're not doing it to show dogs, like that. They're doing it to sell papered puppies.
Yeah.
And people are ignorant. People don't know,
Yeah.
don't show, don't care, and they get money for the dogs.
That's right.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
people just don't know because they just think it's a solid registry. But
You only know what you
do
know.
Didn't do their history work. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do their background check on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things where like, and I can't remember how many years back it was, but they just basically, it's not even about purebred dogs now. They're allowing you to just register your designer dogs now, your designer breeds. It's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just kind of lost all credibility. Not they had a large amount of it,
And
but
see,
what they
look,
really had there, it's kind of
this is what really tripped me out, though.
That whole thing's wild.
Hey, look, this is what tripped me out. So if a guy got a CKC female and he see a nice another male dog that's in another registry, he will ask that guy, could he breed to that dog? He said, well, man, look, I get your CKC papers. You know what I'm saying? So he will pay for this dog to be registered to CKC just to breed to this dog, and so he can have puppies off of this dog, but they'll only be CKC.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still considered papered puppies because they do have papers technically, but it's
Here's your
technically,
puppy, here's your paper.
meant to.
yeah.
Technically, yes.
Wow.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So rumor has it you're gonna be on the mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
So y'all go, if anybody that
Have a good
goes, y'all
time.
gonna get to hear my guy, man. Large and in charge, man. He's gonna be all over that mic.
Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have fun, bro. I just, I really, really want it to be a good time.
yeah.
One thing that, like the dog shows I've been to, which hasn't been a whole crazy lot,
Right.
but it's like for the dog people, it's for the leash people. It's not really for everybody. You know what I mean? It's if you don't have a dog in the fight, it's almost like I want people to be able to just come and enjoy themselves and see dogs, whether you have one or not. You'll be able to enjoy yourself. It'll be a nice environment, good time, moving and shaking, stuff going on. So
like a backyard barbecue where beautiful dogs, good trophies, things like that. Come out, have a good time. I like that. That's what it needs to get back to. Hey, and a little birdie told me that Jamie Sweet is going to be one of your judges.
Yeah, I got two sweets.
Her son's gonna be a judge as well.
Yeah, her son's
That is super
John.
sweet. Super sweet.
I did not know.
The little birdie is OG Ramos in the comments, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up, OG Ramos?
So
Causing chaos.
I had talked to Jamie, but I had never really heard about her son, about John, whatever. I don't go back that far.
Right.
But I hear about him. So, and then I have the bright idea that I'm going to try to interview Jamie's kids. Because, they grew up with bulldogs since they was kids, shoveling poop and doing all the bulldog things and whelping litters. So I'm like, I want to talk to him. I want to see So we have him on. She has 3 kids, John, Truett, and Aslan. And John is talking about judging dogs and everything, and I could see that the fire's still there. I'm like, we need to get you back doing this. We need that. I'm all about a comeback story or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I ran it by him, and if you do it, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all I need. I'm that type. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. You know what I mean? And I called him back a couple weeks later, and I was like, all right, I'm doing it. We're having the show. I want you to judge it. And he said, yeah. So, man, I'm excited about it. I really, really relate with the guy on a lot of different levels, and his eye for a dog is respected by a lot of people that I respect. And, I want to see him back into it, at least judge it. Even if you just judge once a year here, John, come on. You know what I mean?
I know, bring it, buddy.
And then Jamie is different.
Yeah, founder of the Shorty Bulls, man. She is so knowledgeable. We had her on. We had the privilege of talking to her. What was that? About a year and a half ago. And
I want to say,
man, she's still such an advocate for the breed and other breeds and her knowledge. She doesn't mind giving it. And you better be able to take the truth and the honest, because that's how she's going to give it to you. But she means so well.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy because I think a lot of people hear that, you know, the founder of the Shorty Bulls, and that's what she is. But it's like, I don't know if they realize that, yeah, she's the one that handcrafted the breed itself, not just like got behind it in the beginning, but actually is like had a vision of what this dog would look like and then built it out of other breeds into a Shorty Bull. And then now it is become what it is today. You know what I'm saying? So like the mad scientist, crazy what she did, man. It's just like she really knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was on the QBN last night. Right?
Yes, she was. We had a good time with her. And I'm gonna tell you, I talked to her today. I had an issue with a puppy, and she was just, you know, we talked forever trying to just like, let's look at this, look at that, check this, check that. This is what I use. This is what I do. I'm going to send you a whole list. This is our whole process. This is I'm like, God, she is the best. I said, I know I just met you, but I love you. And she's like, I love you too.
It's like that.
Yeah, she doesn't gatekeep, and that's again something that
we just become best
these
friends
in the mail, y'all.
Hey, bro, no more goofy movie quotes. That's my job.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah. What you got there, Mike?
Man.
I just got my embarks for the litter in the mail.
Oh snap!
This is the test kit. What it looks like.
Hold on. You got to put that away until you can't come back out without the lab coat. We need the lab coat.
I
mean, it's the whole shit.
I got the whole box. I got the whole box for the whole litter right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely the lab coat. I need some pocket protectors. Some
you know what? I may do a video. Great idea. I may do a video in like a lab coat, kind of slick my hair back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Slick it on.
It's very important that this actually comes to fruition. Right?
Hey, that would be a cool video, though. That would be a cool video.
My wife said if I don't wear one of them headlamps with the little metal thing that I ain't shit.
Yeah.
Nope, you didn't do it right.
Medical lights. Yep.
You didn't do it right.
Yeah, I ain't shit if I don't do that. You sure all right.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Jamie, her son John, and then Malik LaSour is gonna be our other judge. Is Dog Time Kennels. He's up in New York, and he's been in Bulldogs and stuff over 20 years.
So I know a little bit about the registry, but I don't know that everybody does. Give the people a little history behind this registry, and kind of like they're not new, but there's a reason why nobody's heard of them.
Right. The family that owns it now, John and Cambria. That's Cambria. She's in the comments. Her and her husband John and her, they own it. Previously, it was her in-laws that owned it. And I guess hard times, the dad fell on hard times, health or something, and they just between that and then COVID, and it was just kind of the perfect recipe.
They had the registry a long time.
Yeah, they just kind of quit doing shows. Well, this year, John and Cambria took over it, and that was actually last year, 2025, that was their goal. The thing they were going to do was bring back shows.
Yeah.
They had one in Missouri last year in September.
Mm-hmm.
It was decent. It was good. It was definitely a place to start and build from. You know what I mean? And the next time we circle through back to Missouri, it ought to be something real nice.
Yeah.
We see the difference, see the work that went in. You know.
Yeah.
Sure. But the registry's been around since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe before that. I want to say early 90s.
I think that's what I remember too. Of course, we could both be wrong, but I want to say that he told me the 90s when I talked to him. Yeah, y'all, they've got some really good plans for their juvenile program. They kind of took.
There's John right there, 1995.
Yeah, 95. Nice. Yeah, they kind of took some of the best ideas from the different registries. They didn't follow one person's footsteps on the juveniles. They kind of pick, like in ABKC, it's like, well, I wish they did more of this and less of that, or whatever the case may be. So they kind of like made their own lane with how that's going to be done, and I really like what they decided to do. the different classes that they have and the way they run the age groups and stuff like that. It's a little different than some of the other registries, but I think it's great the way they're doing it. I got to talk to John on the phone, great guy, and I'm excited to be there, man. It's gonna be cool, and I'm, like, it's an oldie show, so like all the Bulldogs are gonna be there. I'm excited. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, they better be here.
Yeah, they should. They should.
Yeah,
I don't know where they're at if they ain't coming.
Yeah, I talked to a guy today. He's in Whitehall, and he breeds English Masters. He said he's got a 265-pound male.
Yeah. Is he
said
bringing
that he's gonna bring the brothers 230 or whatever. He said his temperament's a little better for stuff like this, I'm like, cool, perfect. But he said the one was 264, 265, and he knocked some weight off and got him down to 250 so that to breed. You know what I mean? I'm like, good grief. Yeah, so there's gonna be some stuff to come see. Whether you know what I mean,
man.
It's a big dog.
Just want to come see some freaks. Come on,
That's big.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you're gonna have any of your dogs there? Is somebody else showing or anything like that? If somebody see your dogs or just to show them, or showcase them, or?
That's the thing about being a show host is I can't show my dogs.
Right. But I didn't know if you'd have some there just for people to see, what you got. And
I would love to. But I got to be on the job that day, and so everyone else family.
Yeah.
So
it's something for somebody else to maintain because.
But if anybody that wants to come early on Friday and help with the setup stuff like that, there might be some stuff you can see. You know what I mean?
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, yeah. So,
bro, if you need me, I got it. Just holler at me. I got you.
That's what's up. Likewise. Yeah. But
John Surtees in the comments. He's in that area.
Yeah, what up, John?
John, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, John is the greatest guy. We've had him on the show here too. And
phenomenal.
John has been great to me. He's a great dude. His family's great. His wife's great. They're just great people, man. I'm glad to have them in Arkansas.
Yeah, 100%. I got to meet him, and I say the same thing. He was good. He was good to me, and I'm glad he's here.
Yeah.
But so one thing we're gonna do, I've already got the legwork about done. We have it in hand. Is I got a 55-inch circular saw blade that used to work from a lumber mill, and we're gonna put the show title around it, and we're gonna get the paint pen, and whoever comes here and wins best of breeds, best of shows, and have you sign it. We're gonna bring it back every year.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
I kind of got the idea from you, Caleb, with your wall back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We'll see
That's what's up.
After a while, we'll see who came through.
Yeah. But you're making your mark, like literally. So I like that. That holds weight.
Yeah.
So when they sign it, you ought to have the date written behind it too, so you remember the date and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sign and date.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. Hey, I like what John put. Not John Surtees, but I like what he's putting too. But Jonathan, the owner of the registry, he's
the American Bully is
going to come out too.
Yeah, and the American Bully is now previously in IOEBA it was just the American Bully. They showed it as a single class, but they divided it up.
Okay.
Pretty much mirroring how ABKC has it, the same divisions, just about. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
John Surtees said he's going to be there. That'll be cool. Like, I know he's in the Shorty Bulls. He's got the Grand Champion Blaze. Jamie Sweet's going to be there, the founder of the Shorty Bull. That's pretty cool. Like, just that whole collection right there.
I'm excited about having everybody there together, man.
Yeah. A lot of knowledge, and a lot. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Good looking dogs too.
We'll see if we can drag Steven up there too. Get him up there. Go down and drag him out of Little Rock. You know what I mean?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. He's supposed to speak. He's supposed to talk with me Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Steven's great, man. He's got a hell of a program, hell of a dogs. It'll just come down to like who he's got in heat and what he's got going on, right when it goes down. But super talented breeder and great guy. Another one that's been great to me, man. He shout out to him for taking the pictures that I used on my banners and all that. he met up. He's like, bro, we'll meet up. I got a spot. I got the camera. We'll make it happen. It's nothing. I'm like, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We got some good people in Arkansas, man.
Arkansas stand up.
Yeah, Arkansas stand up.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, someone in the comments, New South Kennel says, may have to take a road trip to Arkansas. So you said the doors will open at 8. So anyone coming out of town, is there local hotels? Is there an airport?
Okay, we got a group rate at the Hampton Inn.
Oh, nice.
Tell them you're coming for the IOEBA dog show. It's $120 a night. There's Airbnbs in town because we do have a college. They have it's not as big college, but they play sports and stuff like that.
Hold on, brother. I don't want you to breeze past that so quickly. Right? You got a group rate. You got a group rate for the hotel that's local for people in the dog show. Right? Like that's a big deal by itself. I want to take a minute right here.
Okay, come on.
Because nobody's doing that.
That's right.
Nobody's doing that. And so like you're accommodating to the people that are traveling. And I think that you're raising the bar is what you're doing, brother, because I think people need to be doing that. And it's nothing to contact the local hotel and put different places and make things like that happen. They get down like that. They love events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm telling you,
everyone wins. Everyone makes money.
Yes,
everybody wins. Everybody makes money, but it's not being done. So I think you're setting a good example right here for shows to come. And I never even thought of that. It's brilliant.
I'll take that.
I would definitely do that. But if I ever get the privilege of hosting a show, I will be glad to try to do the same thing as best I can. That's a great idea, dude.
And I looked out for y'all because Searcy is in White County, which is a dry county.
Oh,
but
I forgot about that.
There's a Mexican restaurant about 50 yards outside the hotel.
Oh my God.
One of the only,
living so dangerous, living on the edge.
Oh my gosh, that is
nothing dry about the Mexican restaurant, baby.
Yeah.
You walk there and you stumble back, baby.
I'm not trying to have people come here and get
Hey, look, it ain't got far to go.
Oh yes.
No, just sit there and laugh at the county line as you enjoy your margarita.
That's
yeah.
right.
So for people coming in Friday, when is early setup? When are the doors opening Friday though?
I'm gonna say around. I'll try to be there by noon.
Noon.
Because I do want to get what I got to get done, and you know what I mean. Be able to go and entertain my judges and stuff like that. So I'll be there. You know what I mean. I ain't working nowhere. You know what I mean. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Bruce, what were you gonna say?
I was saying, I don't remember that the name of the beer that you was drinking when we was in Savannah, but you might have to settle for a Modelo though that night.
Hey, that's all right.
Modelo, Yingling, Corona. We're talking about Mexican restaurants, so Dos Equis, margarita. That'll be good.
Yeah.
If knowing Caleb, it was probably a Shiner,
No, that was the name.
Oh, come on, man.
What was the name?
He likes the what's the other one? What's the one we had in?
Hey, this ain't about me. This ain't about me.
Oh, you're right.
You're talking about a beer you guys had in Savannah?
No, what we had in Houston. Forget
Houston.
what it is that he likes so much. It's not Shiner. I'll think of it.
Yingling.
I'm slipping, man. I'm getting old.
Yeah, me and Modelo.
Yeah, I like a good Modelo.
But Modelo's
I was on that before it was cool.
well, so, I'm not weirdo that likes Sol.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's because I don't know why. I do know why. I remember going to Mexico and we spent a day riding horses on the beach in Rosarito, and so like that's the only beer that they had at this tiny little, cafe or cantina. So we just sat there and drank some Sol, and so like it steered into my brain. So it's like that happens to be like my favorite Mexican beer.
That's what's
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we're gonna give away a chainsaw.
Nice.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? It's the Backwoods Classic.
Apparently, well, you have a lot of lumberjack like images in your marketing for the show, so I guess that does make sense.
Well, when I left California, I went to the South. I went to Georgia first, and I got my first glimpse of logging activities. I'm like, I want to be down with. I want to do that. You know what I mean? So I went to a mill, that was by my aunt's house. I'm like, I want to haul this stuff. The guy's like, it don't really work that way. You got to have your own truck. Da, 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 da. I'm like, cool. So say there's a chance. You know what I mean? And so when I got here, it took a couple of years, but that's what I did. And I worked in the logwoods and I hauled logs and stuff. And it was like the coolest thing that I never really knew about. You know, and it's when I'm gonna bring everybody here, I got to share something with you.
Yeah,
that's the most positive thing that I know about. You know what I mean? So
I like that.
I mean that in a good way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Look at that lumberjack.
Putting a personal touch on it, man. The whole show. I
Look
like
at
that. I like the theme of it. I like the.
My life is cool, and I do dope stuff. Look at that.
I mean, the lumberjack. The moment you said chainsaw, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh,
yeah. Yeah.
But
so
you got a lot of that, it's video, like it's AI video, and that's like you've been marketing it very, very, very well, and it's very, very fun and refreshing. So that in and of itself, it just shows how excited you are for this. So I'm definitely excited to see it.
I got to shout out Hogs in the Holler. She does all that. I found somebody that can take my imagination, as wild as it is, and bring it out. You know what I mean? And bring it to life. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just keep throwing money at you then.
So Amanda, is that
I can dream it up better than I can draw. You know what I mean?
Amanda, is that you running the controls there and pulling that image up?
Yes.
Can you look at stuff without bringing it up and then bring it up?
Yeah. Download it first.
What I'm saying is, I was gonna have you go to the image. I know I reposted it on my Creek Bank Kennel page, but of the trophies that he had that came in for the show. They are sweet.
I especially like the
y'all look what he's doing for these trophies. It's worth it for the trophies, man. There ain't never been no trophies like this. It's super dope, man, for real. Yeah. I want y'all. I don't want to do it a disservice and let them speak for themselves. But they're really cool, man.
Oh,
one thing that's important to me is that everything be our own imagination. You know, because Caleb, you're in Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to go down to Alabama one day and experience what you do and feel like I got to see you a little bit. You know what I mean?
Comes on the wall, my guy. Comes on the wall.
Right. I don't want it to feel prepackaged like the same as the place last week.
Understood.
You know what I mean? So
memorable.
Yeah, you want to do the same for people that come here.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too, man.
You personalized this completely. Like I really, really like that. Hey, Michael, real quick. Hey, I heard you're getting a new generator soon, man.
That's the rumor, man. We got some crazy weather here.
I just need a yes or a no because she's in the comments asking, like, yes or no.
Oh, is she really? Yeah. Well, then it's a yes.
Perfect, Christina.
If she's asking, I can't read it; it's too small. But if she's asking if I want her to order it online or not, I don't know the answer to that. I do know that we have to get one though. So
there we go. Yeah.
Hey, New South Kennels. It is a steel chainsaw. It is a steel chainsaw. I was trying to think what to call it. Like what to call it. I'm snapping my fingers. It's right there, whatever. And I called Gina Moore. I was like, you're good at this stuff. I said, trip with me here for a minute. You guys have the Beast of the East, and it's the biggest, baddest, bulliest bulldog, whatever. I said, I want something like that, but not that. That's yours. And I'm gonna get a chainsaw out, and I sent her a picture of the chainsaw, and it was right there on the bar. It's the Wood Boss. That's the biggest homeowner's chainsaw. That anything bigger than that is really more than you need. You know what I mean? So I was like, it's right there. And that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna crown you the Wood Boss, and you can take a Wood Boss with you.
Did you find it, Amanda?
It's a video, not pictures, that I'm finding. I keep finding.
Okay. Well, you can be able to play, won't it? It'll come up and play.
You can put stuff up there too, Michael.
No,
Michael said, "Woman, hey," he said, "Put that video up. Put that video up."
Man, don't let me get my little brother on you, man.
I'm ready, Michael. Oh man.
Trying to decide.
Let's see here.
I do want to say I'm proud of you already for pulling up an image. That was the first one I seen come up. So I'm.
Oh, really? No, I've been doing that.
Yeah, she's been doing it for a minute.
Actually.
I know. I just noticed it though. I'm slow.
You're okay. I'll forgive you.
Yeah.
Trying to see.
I don't see it on here either.
Well, so I mean, I see it, but it's like I'm trying to get it playing audio. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'll try to find a way. It's
Do you have images of it on yours?
I'm actually on his right now
Oh,
on purpose, and it's a beautiful. Now I will say this. I'll share it.
Well, the sound is just music, so that's kind of okay if there's no sound.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to at least open it so I can download it without it playing music.
If you don't put that freaking video up on the screen right now, woman.
5 seconds is what you got to put that.
You're really fumbling the ball right now, Amanda. I'm not gonna lie, to put a little pressure on you. You really fumbling the ball.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to try?
Anyway, no.
You see it right there, Amanda?
1 second.
On the bottom?
Hey, y'all cut it out. Y'all are doing too much in here.
I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay. And
oh, we're there.
oh well, that's not the video, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's just not playing.
That's unfortunate.
Hang on.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
So yeah, these very beautiful, and he's got some behind the main feature.
So they're all laser etched in wood, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Very unique. I like that.
Look at them big old plaques and stuff.
How those are. I'm just thinking about how like heavy those are.
I know, isn't that sweet?
And that's 3 because there's 3 sanctioned shows, correct?
Look how big they are.
Okay.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious. That thing.
They look good, man.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
cool. It's just something different, you know. Everybody's got trophies and ribbons all over the place, and you know, backwoods class. I think it fits, man.
Everything goes together. You know,
Yeah, exactly. The whole theme of it.
The backwood, the name, and everything goes together.
Yes.
That's really unique, man.
Very well themed.
So my thought was everybody comes to your house, doesn't come inside your house. Some people just come out to the kennel in the backyard or whatever. So I wanted something that could be displayed outside. It's for the weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Very, very thoughtful.
Yeah, it's definitely, again, the personal touch. It's for this being your first show. I love the consideration.
He really has worked hard to do something just different, you know?
Yeah.
I really appreciate that too. Let me tell y'all something about this guy that y'all don't know. He, just like all of us, will nerd out. He will nerd out and get down in some stuff. Now, he's a research guy. And so I love that about him.
Yes.
So, like, when he decided he was going to have a show, he just picked this thing apart and, like, made it his own thing and really, really done something different, man. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, the IOABA shows that are on the books all have a local touch to them. Mine's February 28th. March 21st in Canton, Ohio, we're going to have the Buckeye Battle of the Bulls, and everything is kind of Ohio State, you know, themed. All of the branding and stuff is, you know, Ohio State. And then in April, we're going to have the Cowtown Showdown in Fort Worth. Okay. And like his best in show trophies are belt buckles. You know what I mean? Why you can't call it the Cowtown Showdown and give somebody some retarded 3D printed bull thing? You know what I mean? Like it's got to be something.
It's got to be like a big belt buckle, cartoonesque, like so big it's just obnoxious.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go to Texas and win something, I want someone walking my house back. Oh, you must have got that in Texas.
Yeah.
I want to speak for itself, and so that's something that we're all aiming for, and so far so good.
What did my wife say back there, man? I can't hardly read it.
Hey, I like that. So,
because your wife is amazing and has helped plan this to a T.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like that. So the registry was sold, you said, in 2025. So Jonathan got it in 2025, and it sounds like he's really pushing it and getting the right hosts that are really pouring a lot into it, where they're customizing a lot of different things.
Yeah,
I like the push that's taking place here, man. I like that you're advocating for him too.
yeah. Hey, I believe in my heart of hearts that the high tide makes all the boats rise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, I don't want people to come here and have a good time and then have a letdown in the next place, or vice versa. I want everything to build up and get better, and otherwise, and that's us working together, promoting each other, lifting each other up, because I don't got it in me to have competition with nobody. Like, nah, I'm gonna do the best I can, and then when mine's over, I'm gonna help you do the best you can, and that's how that's
not being a hater. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all that is. It's something that people need. I hope it's contagious.
I hope so too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope it spreads like COVID, man. People,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Got anti-haters, or no hate. I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be supportive. And just help when you can. I mean, it's just that's.
And you guys have the same thing here, where the thing you do is actually to lift up other people.
Yeah.
You guys could all individually have your thing and be like, no, this is about me. I'm gonna get my shine, whatever, and the work be competition. But no, every week you bring somebody else in and you shine a light on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'll tell you what, man. I there's very, very few things in this life I have more fun doing than getting here with these knuckleheads and talking to new hosts every time, and like I love it, man.
Yeah.
It gets a good pulse of the community, gets a good feel for what's going on, and the rising stars and the people that are putting in work, and like shines a light on them, and it feels good to be a part of it. It's really cool. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
This has been one of those things where us being able to do this for as long as we've been doing it, and you just meet the most amazing people. And I mean, and you're one of them. And it's we learn something new about not just you, but about what you're passionate about. This is one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah. Hey, and you have a podcast, correct? So first of all, Amanda's very, very difficult to take sometimes. Like every Tuesday is very difficult for me sometimes to come on because of her. But your podcast. But tell us about your podcast.
Amanda's always lets him slide too, and she's not the let slide type of girl.
Not at all. I know what I can get away with, and I really get on that edge.
Oh, you really do, man. You make it's like one of those things. You know that thing in the back of your head that's like that in the interest of self-preservation. He don't have it. He doesn't have it.
He's a bulldog. He's a bulldog.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a word for it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about your podcast, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be a year now in March. I started off watching things like QBN, watching James Chopping and all these things, and taking what people were talking about other breeds, and in my mind trying to figure out how they apply to these oldies. You know what I mean? And we did okay, because a lot of stuff is universal. You know what I mean? Some stuff ain't though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And then I was like, well, we should do something like that, But I don't got 10 years, 20 years on task. So I'm like, I'm not the one to do it. Even though I know the answer to the question, who's going to want to hear me talk type of deal. You know what I mean? So I was watching Joe Church on NWA, Carney Corsos. And I'm like, that's how you do it right there, what Joe does. Not that I'm Joe or trying to be like Joe, but Joe gets people who know their stuff. And ask the question and let them speak on it. I'm like, we can do that, in our own way. We can do that. So last year in March, that was what we started off doing. And our first guest was Briar Ricketts, Briar's you guys probably know him from the show. You've probably seen him. Him and his girlfriend Lorelai, or fiance now. They're young. They love their dogs. They're putting the work and putting the miles in. And I was like, I'm gonna ask Briar because I know he'll say yes.
Yeah.
He's young. He's young. He'll forgive me for stumbling while I figure it out. You know what I mean?
When they're young and impressionable.
No, that's what I'm saying. He'll forgive me for stumbling through this. We'll be good. He'll say yes. He'll be all right. So we did it, and it went better than I thought. I'm like, huh. So we just kept on from there, and through the whole time, I've been amazed at who was willing to talk, and who wasn't, but more at who was willing to talk, and the doors and stuff that has opened up already. Like, if you asked me in March if I thought, 11 months later I'd be hosting a show, like, no, why would I? Why would I? It wasn't a thought in my mind, but this thing, it grows and it evolves, and and the doors it opens up are crazy.
It really is.
Hey, one day
Have you ever interviewed Joe Rita?
Joe's my guy, bro.
I was on an interview with him. Like, it was cool, man. Like me and Joe hit it off.
I'm start whooping dogs around here, man. I'm gonna start wrestling. I'm gonna put them in a chokehold. They're all over the place.
Oh, stop it! You gonna have them licking you in the mouth and all that.
I might do that too. I got 300-pound dogs fighting to get in my lap right now. They don't care nothing about the show or nothing.
Zero respect. Mine's snoring.
Yeah, no, Joe Rita's my guy. We actually got puppies off one of his boys, and like I said, podcasting, just reaching out, hey man, I want to talk to you, and then not realizing what it leads to, and days, bro, when bulldogging is like, oh god, this dog's again, gotta go home and pick up crap. I'll call Joe. If I end the conversation, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go again. All right, man, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's go make some more monsters, So, like I said, and
he's so cool, man. He is so cool. Such a cool dude,
fan, bro. Yeah. And that comes just
he's
like I
making
said,
some monsters over there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, one day you'll be able to say, like, back in the in late in the early years that we had Michael Higginson on the show.
Ooh, Money Mike
came on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we turned up. We had a good time, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I really enjoyed your show, man. Golly.
Hey, so what days are your show? What time so people can view in?
We go live Thursdays at 8:00.
Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Facebook, StreamYard.
Yeah, Thursdays at 8 p.m. is on Sykes Pups. That's just me and my brother talking to another breeder we choose. Since the first of the year, and probably right up to show day, Arkansas Stand Up is our series, and we're highlighting Arkansas breeders. You don't got to breed oldies, you don't got to breed bullies. You just got to be here doing some dope stuff, and we want to talk about it.
Call Mike's dad.
I'll be tuning in. I'll be tuning in, man. No,
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
and then on Sunday nights,
that's how I got on it. Was Arkansas Stand Up.
Yeah, and you stood up too.
Thank you.
Damn right.
You said some things they needed to hear, some things they don't often hear, some things that they would rather not hear, but you gave them the medicine, and I think that my community is going to grow from it.
Man, I really appreciate that. I had my little trophy that I got from it. Besides the experience itself, was when Jamie Sweet hit me up after, and she was like, she's like, a lot of people have talked to me about Embark and all this, and it's, but you moved me on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, it was like that was my moment. You know what I mean? I really felt proud to have affected somebody who's been doing this so long. Like put my words together well enough to get through to somebody who's been breeding for, I don't want to put her age out there, but she's been breeding a long time.
Yeah,
her whole life.
Very experienced.
Yeah. But the thing about Jamie is she's a very intelligent, reasonable. Okay, people may not know this. Jamie Sweet has a nursing degree. Never been a nurse a day in her life. she went and just never went. She just kept breeding her dogs. You know what I mean? But that's the type of brain that she has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you somebody like that and you make it make sense and you make it logical to the point that it demands a response, what's left?
Yeah.
You know, what's left? $120 you could have knew that your dog carried and avoided this whole thing.
Right. Seriously, like thousands of dollars and tons of heartache potentially, and hopefully never, but at the same time, potentially, yeah, like you could avoid that. And it's
what appealed to her and it gave some new perspective for me too. One thing she brought up to me was that, you know, they had to do everything the long way. Bruce, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, you're like, let's try this, and then next generation we'll see what worked and what didn't, and pick and choose from there. And then try this, and then try that. We went too far. Now we got to back up. And it's like, you know, you can save a lot of life by looking under the hood a little bit, you know, and kind of making some decisions based off some of that information and dealing with those probabilities. Save yourself some generations of time.
Take out some of that mystery, man. Take it out.
Because time is not on our side.
Right.
It's not, man. Golly, that's really a statement right there. The older I get, the more I realize just how precious time is. You know, say it's the most precious thing, and it truly is.
Yeah, it's your only non-renewable resource. You can make more money, you could whatever, but you can't make more time.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
I heard somebody say the other day where like it's crazy how most people spend their lives chasing money only to get old and spend their money to buy back the time they spent chasing it.
That's real. That's a good quote right there.
Yeah.
Boy, that's hard, ain't it?
Bang.
Oh, it's like, man, we got our priorities mixed up, man.
Yeah.
You gotta live along the way. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And that's the one thing that I love about this community is you just got such a wide array of varying, you know, ages and backgrounds of people that are doing this for, I mean, a variety of reasons. But the one thing that kind of glues it all together is they love these dogs. And it's funny to watch people's perspectives like evolve and change. And then you've got, you know, some people, you know, that have been doing this for decades, you know, mentoring people that, you know, have just kind of walked in the door. And then literally like not even less than a year later, you're seeing those same people that just walked in the door then being mentors to people that are just now walking in as well. And it's just like this not a revolving door. It's just literally this anthology that just keeps going and going.
Yeah. Boy, Joe, you need to quit, Joe. Joe's trying to get me fired up. Stop it, Joe. Knock it off.
Bulldogge chasing the dragon.
Chasing the dragon.
Oh, I feel like there's like that's an innuendo that's supposed to mean something.
No, chasing the dragon, trying, you know, the bigger, better, just more, you know what I mean? And it's chasing the dragon. Yeah. Yeah, Joe be get me going. The thing he says that gets me going the most, he'd be like, "What do you want on the end of the leash?" I'd be like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, what upcoming stuff do you have going on in your program? You got any breedings locked in or anything on the way that you're planning on right now, or just now getting rid of some puppies, right?
Yeah. We sold our last litter. Got my keepers. Don't let my wife hear that. I got my keepers. You know what I mean?
It was like the fact that it's plural, that there's an S at the end of that. Like, what are you hiding?
Hey, whoa! What button are you on here? You know what I mean?
I don't know yet.
Do you see what I'm saying with her? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They stick together.
You go so confident. I'm just like, wait a minute. You're just like, no.
Yeah. They stick together. They don't even know they stick together. But
exactly.
Yeah, but we did another breeding. Mm-hmm. That was our first time of putting our dogs back to our dogs. So we're excited to see how that comes out. And, you know, hopefully it comes. Hopefully I get what I'm hoping for. And that's a lot of hope in one sentence. But
that's what we all do with all of them.
Yeah.
So it's two of your productions, correct? Like, is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
Dang, so this
I
is your
mean,
true in-house.
yeah, and to people who have been at it for a long time, whatever. But hey,
No, I like
it took a
that.
while.
That
Like I said, in 5 years, I had my first female that I bought, and she got out on the road, got hit right before her second heat. I'm literally that day like lining up what I'm gonna do, whatever, and then that happens. So boom, everything's crashed to a halt
Yeah.
for a year, a year and a half. You know what I mean? And it's just been like, so it took a while. It's but if it was easy,
everyone would do it.
you know what I mean? So we've taken our lumps to get here, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. And going forward, we just want to make good dogs, good healthy dogs, good solid dogs. My goal is to make dogs that have American size with English features. You know what I mean? I want big bulldogs. I want dogs that when you see them, you don't forget them. You know, and that's why people like Joe Rita and Chris Moore and some other people really, really excite me. And that's where me and my brother, that's where we're at with it, and onward and upward. You know what I mean?
nice. I gotta ask. So how did you get into oldies? Because you went from Dashet hounds, like you went from extreme to extreme, like a very, very small breed to a very large breed. Like what got you into oldies?
Oh, he's still on the Basset Hound.
No,
yeah, we still have Dachshunds, yeah. But okay, so
I meant Dotson. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Basset Hound.
There's a couple things that work there.
I'm thinking Dotson. I'm saying Basset Hound.
Right.
Both long, both derpy. One
a long day, man.
More sassy than the other.
One thing is, I always wanted to breed dogs. I knew that there was just something about it that I've always been fascinated by. I always loved dogs, but at the time we lived in an apartment, so I couldn't have a big dog.
Okay.
Right. And out of the little dogs, that's my favorite. There's a lot of dogs there. You know what I mean? They're not foofy in their character or nothing like that. They got grit to them, and I tell my customers all the time, don't let the smooth taste fool you. That's a dog right there. He's gonna dig in. He's gonna dig your backyard up. He's gonna do dog things.
Dig in your couch. You're gonna find things 3 years from now. You're like, how the fuck?
Right. So that's and then also, like I said, I wanted to start with something that just to prove in my mind, proof concept that I can raise a dog to breeding age. I can make puppies. Yeah. I can sell puppies. Just see how it all works.
Yeah.
On something that is manageable. And then scale it up from there. So that's how I got from one to the other. And I always wanted bulldogs. I always, I remember being a kid and thinking a French bulldog was the coolest. Oh man, you're cool. All right.
Yeah.
But so I always thought bulldogs were. But it was, to me, growing up the way I did, where I did, it was somebody else's dog. It was like that. Like the thought of having a bulldog was just like. It was a dream, like, one day I have a Ferrari, one day I have a bulldog, you know what I mean, type of deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So then I looked up one day and I was actually in a position to do it. So I started nerding out, like Mike said, doing my research, hearing all the problems, finding about all the problems that come along with bulldogs. So I'm like, well, I guess I won't be doing that. But then I found out about this other bulldog that has the look, has the attitude, the expression, everything that I like about a bulldog in a healthier, more functional form.
Nice.
So I'm like, let's give that a shot. Let's, So ABKC is having a show in Little Rock. I'm like, okay, no. I'm online. I'm finding them. I found a litter here in Arkansas. And I drove 4 hours to go look at these puppies. Because I'm not comfortable with spending $3,000 for a dog. But I'm willing. But that's what it takes. So I'm gonna at least go there. That way, I know at least I know where the people live. Anything goes crazy, I'll just go raise hell. You know what I mean? So we drive, we see the puppies, and I'm like, okay. I left my deposit, and then in the interim, ABKC has a show in Little Rock at War Memorial Stadium. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see some oldies. Yeah. I didn't. There was none. You know what I mean?
Rude.
So the first oldies I ever saw was that litter, the parents of that litter that I went and put a deposit on. And then, I got my puppy. I loved my puppy. It was my puppy, But I still haven't seen no dogs outside of that at this point. It took, oh yeah. Where? How?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. There's not as many that show up.
You're
And I
right.
like that they're starting to come, like Chris Moore. I know, the ABKC judge, like he's got a beautiful program over there. We see Grand Champion Ludacris a lot of times in Georgia. But you're right. Like the showing up of oldies is very, very small. So you're not going to see them too often.
Yeah.
But I think you see them more with like BRC. Like there's a couple people that,
but
like,
you know about that. At this point, I don't know none of this.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Right. This is new to you. Like this is a whole new journey, and you've got this puppy and like.
Yeah, my puppy has IOEVA papers, so I go on their website looking to see when I can go to show. Nada. Nathan. Right? Oh, so okay, let me see where else I can, and that's how I found the ABKC shows and stuff. But like I said, I went and I didn't see any. So I'm not the kind of person that now I'm going to go further to see them. I'm like, nah, I ain't going to Dallas if they went to Little Rock. Why would they be there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it took me a while. It took me a while to get to the point where I saw enough dogs to really calibrate my eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're there now. I got a good idea of what we're trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They've done some good breedings over there, man.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, so as far as like, so if anybody's here, like, watching the show, they've always been interested, but they just didn't really know where to start. I mean, other than yourself, like who would you say are also really, really good bastions of the breed? Like they breed great dogs. You'd be interested in adding them to your program. Like who among you and your community are like?
Okay. I think that I'll give you a breeder that I'll give you a couple. One of them is Bodybuilder Bulldogs. He's out of Oklahoma. That's Brandon Johnson. Produces a lot of dogs that are of solid dogs. Like, obviously there's some that stand out and some there's a norm and then there's a standouts, but his norm is really nice.
Yeah.
And he's a good dude. And like I said, he has plenty to choose from. Really, really solid dogs, especially his females. I'll buy a female from Brandon
any day.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
If I
that's what I was looking for, like
$20,000-$30,000, and I said, I told my wife, babe, I went to Brandon's house and bought 5 females. She'd be like, you did what? Let me see them. Chris and Gina, of course. They really bring the size to the table.
Yeah, they do.
And I like that. I like people that aren't afraid to take a risk, take a swing. Because no matter how safe you try to play it, you're still taking a chance. You're still rolling the dice. You could hit, you could miss. You might as well swing big.
Right. Swing for the bleachers. But like, so with Gina and Chris, like they I don't know if anybody's familiar with them. I've seen their productions on More Than 1 Yard, and man, they make some big dogs. And it's really the one thing that I feel is really cool about their program is the consistency. Like you can just see it in the face and the shoulders that their productions are theirs. Like it's wicked. It's really, really cool. So I agree. They're definitely up there as far as, and those are names that I also affiliate with that breed.
Also, the pairings, Rio Bravo Bulldogs, the people that own the registry.
For sure.
They make some really nice dogs. Very consistent. Very consistent. Just nice bulldogs. I think if we just played a game and you told me where you live in the country, I could probably tell you somebody within a day's drive of you that we get something nice. Because of the podcast. I try to really talk to everybody from California to Maine. You know, if you're doing cool stuff, I want to know about it. I want to shine a light on it. So.
Oh, for sure. Now, through your podcast and like meeting all these people, these breeders, these founders, these pillars of your community, like again, a lot of people don't really realize that this breed it went extinct, like that they had to bring it back from extinction. And so like through that endeavor, like
hold on. Did it really?
Well, from
to the public eye.
Yeah.
What really happened is they outlawed bull baiting and it split off, and they just took those same things and put them back together.
Ah, okay.
Right.
There we go. All right. No, definitely hit us with the history, because I mean, bear in mind, I mean, this is a breed that's kind of new to all of us as well, and like we want to make sure that like we hear this.
So they had the bull baiting dog, and you know they outlawed bull baiting, and it kind of went its way. They put some terrier in it, got the pit bull. They put some mastiff and got the bull mastiff, and it all just kind of went its way. But then when they made the oldie, they put American Bulldog, which oh boy is in there. You know what I mean? English Bulldog, he's in there. Pit bull, he's in there. Bull mastiff. All they did was reassemble old boy from what was taken from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just reassemble.
Like some kind of Terminator movie or something, where all the parts just come back together.
I'll tell you what.
Like really though, when you think about it, I mean, sometimes you have to revamp a breed to kind of get it back to its original glory. And that's, I mean, because before I knew that it had splintered, I knew what it was then, because I'd heard about it. I'd known, you know, friends and family who had owned them way back when, and like to know that there was a section of time where there, you know, and then now having them back, it's sort of, this is very, very fascinating to see this and to watch how people are building this breed back up, and you know, coming together, you know, having its own established breed club, its own established kennel club, and shows and hosts, and you know, passionate advocates for the breed. I mean, this is freaking cool.
Yeah,
it just is.
I think he knows a little bit. He can elaborate on this a little more, but I think in some situations they started to take a wrong turn and started to try to combine all the different bulldogs together into one category in certain situations. I know Jamie was a big advocate against that. Do you know any more about that? Or like some of the show worlds, they were trying to like, weren't they trying to mix the oldie with the Old English, and like saying like this is one dog? And I know she had said something about that, you know, she had to really push for that and say like, hey, you can't have these dogs competing against each other.
I know there's different breeds. There's different bulldog breeds that if you didn't know the difference, and you can just kind of look at them and they kind of fuzzy together on you. Like they got like a Brazilian.
What happened with the
Bulldog.
Johnston and the?
Oh, that's American Bulldogs.
Yeah, but like what happened with that? There was, were they trying to like show them all together or something? And
you gotta get Joe Rita tell you that story. That's Joe's story.
Okay.
I won't tell it. You gotta. Yeah. No, they were trying to. Joe tells the story way better than that. Joe tells the story.
You were here.
There was a point where they were trying to, I guess, write the bully type out of the standard, right? And they basically had the OK Corral showdown, whatever. And they brought their bully type bulldogs out there and showed them that they were capable of work, capable of.
Yeah.
They had drive, they had endurance, and everything, and that they were kept in they had a standard written for that type. And you know, Joe he was there at the OK Corral that day. You know what I mean? So yeah.
The Tombstone reference. Oh God. Well, yeah, and it's just one of those things where it's like, and I will say this, and we actually had kind of talked about this very briefly prior to going live, is that every breed, I don't care what it is, there's no breed that has just remained so invariably consistent throughout its tenure. It just doesn't happen. Breeds evolve, and they evolve because of a certain social demand for a specific aesthetic, possibly. More so aesthetic than anything else, and so when it comes to American bullies, it's a great example. I mean, extreme is relative, mass is relative to whatever other dogs are in the ring, but like you get to adding some of these hyper extremes, and it's because of an aesthetic. It's purely aesthetic. It's not function.
Yeah, it's form, not function.
Yeah. And so obviously, Old English Bulldogs, they're gonna fall into that category to be victim of that potential trend. So how do you feel you guys are like combating those trends of like over hyper type, those extremes that are becoming detrimental to the health of the breed?
I think that I don't know if there's anything that can be done to really combat that. I think that, as we have the shows, and people get to come out and see some dogs. Like I said, it took me 2 years to really see the dogs that I wasn't walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think as people get to come out and see and calibrate and rethink what they're doing, rethink their vision. There was a time that I was scared of but I didn't want to breed 100-pound dogs because I was like, who am I gonna put a 100-pound dog with? Right? But then I actually got around some 100-pound dogs, and I'm like, okay, man, that ain't as big as it sounded, and their temperament is right. Okay, cool. Like, because deep down, I like that stuff. I like out of the box, big, crazy stuff. But my reservation was, can everybody handle that? Now I'm like, more people can than I originally thought, because temperament is top priority.
Yeah.
Even a 60-pound dog with a bad temperament is still a scud missile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not the number, it's the temperament. And people coming out and seeing dogs, putting their hands on dogs, is gonna make the biggest difference, more than any soapbox moment could make a difference. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that. No, absolutely. We've said it several times, just like go out to these shows, especially like the larger ones, National Season Opener, Labor Day, Jacksonville Tone Show.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see the best of the best. People don't bring train wrecks to those shows. They just don't. So you're gonna see breed standard in motion.
But hold on, people need to see some train wrecks too. You gotta
that's fair. No,
you
that's
need to see
fair. I think
a
you're right.
really good one next to a train wreck. So you can okay, got you.
Noted. Really noted.
Yeah.
You sure right. You sure right.
Because, like I said, I had to put some time to actually see dogs that I didn't own, that I didn't buy off of or whatever. So I'm not gonna. I'll never act like the world is perfect and people are just supposed to know.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the problems with stuff like podcasting, is a bunch of people assume a bunch of people know a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. So.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why we exist. Like I was actually, oh God, who was I talking to? It was somebody at season opener. And they're just like, man, I wish I'd have known all this stuff when I first started getting into this. I was like, that's the reason why we do what we do. Is we have access to folks that can really have something to offer to the community, whether it be the American Bully community, in your case, the Old English Bulldog. When we had Jamie on here, like it's like we really want to highlight and give access to people that have that experience, but they have that say, but they also have that influence and that desire to perpetuate the breed. And so, man, like that's why we exist.
That's it.
Yeah.
Educate people, and like I said, give people something to see, to be able to come out and touch. And Yeah,
So,
that's big. That's big.
oh,
Because
for
Yeah.
I could have sped my process up a lot just by knowing even where. Okay, now I know that in Dallas they get a good number of oldies.
Mhm.
If I left Little Rock that day, not so deflated, and just knowing, okay, well, you got to go 5 hours in Dallas, and you'll see.
Yep, Dallas next. Yeah.
Right. So even just knowing that there's movement, it makes a big difference. Where'd you go, dude?
Do you really want to know?
You're muted, Mike.
I'm empty, but I've been just roughing it, just dealing with it, and this guy just leaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, did we lose Michael? Did he faint? Like, why are we looking at the ceiling? Is that a lamp?
Yeah.
He's got to be on mute. He's talking, but he's not
He's
saying
muted.
anything.
Michael, baby, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want about him.
Hold down.
Whoa. I wasn't going to. I was saying it's a possibility.
All right, it's on the table. But who put it on the table? Caleb put it on the table.
Hey, I wasn't dishing out. Yeah, I did. I did.
I've been out in the cold all day today, and I'm fighting a headache, man. I had to take some Tylenol. I had to go Tylenol down real quick.
Mm.
You know what they used to tell me when I started getting migraines? They're like, drink coconut water. It's like, have you ever drank coconut water?
Yes.
Like straight out of the coconut.
Okay. We're not in Hawaii. I can't do that. No, but no coconut water. Like I mean, they come in like cartons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have had it, but I never took it for a headache.
It's like it's literally like I'm gonna punish myself with the taste of this coconut water. And nothing's gonna happen. So it's just like, you know what? It's just one of those things that maybe works for somebody, didn't work for this one.
Oh, Michael, you were hilarious. Like I might have drank it, but definitely not for a headache. I don't know who told you that.
I don't know. I can't even remember who told me that. But
It might work. It might be the real deal, Caleb. It might be the best thing.
Watching water's like this stuff tastes terrible, but hey, look, my headache's gone. I'm like,
Yeah.
just like medicine, just handle business. You know what I mean?
rub some tussin in
I'd
it.
rather just take like a pill instead of drinking this coconut water that I do not want to consume, hoping it's going to work.
I know, seriously. I ended up developing a
Okay, nerd moment. I grew up in the desert in Southern California, so I know about coconut water has more electrolytes than Gatorade and more potassium than bananas.
That'd be why.
So just treat it like medicine. It's nasty. It's slimy, whatever, but handle business.
It has that film aftertaste in your mouth.
Yeah, just handle business. Just get it down. It works. Yeah, we want to drink first stuff,
I mean, I'd love to have been like #worth it, but like it just didn't get rid of my headache. So it's just like I just drank this for this horrible thing for nothing.
Speaking of worth it, Caleb, since you gassed my wife up, I hope we actually get some snow and lose power and need this generator because we got one coming.
Send me a picture of the generator when it gets there.
I will. We got the Predator.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what the generator
sounds like it's ready to work. It sounds ready to work.
It does. It's
like what
apparently it's a Harbor Freight generator, but it's supposed to be a good one. So we'll see.
Yeah, Matt was talking about
you get that 9,500, it'll run your whole house.
Yeah. I don't need all that, Bruce. I don't want to run the whole house. I'm gonna downscale a little bit. I just want to. I wanted to run the refrigerator and the space heater for the dogs. That's it. Everybody else, we can wear coats.
Coats, blankets, layers.
If the power goes out, put the groceries outside.
Right on the porch.
You found right. You're right.
Yeah. No, I've only ever been to Arkansas like once in the wintertime, and I'm telling you, put your groceries outside. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Now the generator you can use for like the TV or something. And
we have the potential. In the next few days, we have the potential of historic weather in Arkansas.
Yeah. So this and Saturday here for us as well. There's supposed to be like sleet and snow and ice. Sheets.
She got a 9,000. Nice.
Where's here?
Here. They're further south. Caleb and Nakaya are. They're further south, almost near the Florida border. But I'm central Alabama.
And Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruce is what?
Towards Mississippi line, Alabama, Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Are you like central or northwest?
North.
I don't know exactly you are.
Kind of like.
He said you turn left towards the Walmart.
I'm west.
Exactly.
No. Actually, I'm
There ain't no
left
Walmart
and
right
north.
there. There ain't no what the
I'm west.
You see it? You see that Bojangles take a left.
Yeah.
I'm like 30 minutes from the state line, Mississippi.
Y'all, we're supposed to have record breaking. Like
Yeah,
we don't know how much they're going to get, but they're saying some places are going to get more snow than they've ever got.
Wow.
The estimated wind chill for Saturday and Sunday is like -5, -11. Crazy.
Hey, there was a dead bird on my porch 2 mornings ago.
Oh, what?
Dead bird just dropped dead, froze to death, I guess.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
At least it's not like Florida where you're having iguanas fall from the trees.
It was 15 degrees when I went outside this morning.
Cool.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 28 here.
Yeah,
we don't get it often, but we get
it was
sometimes.
15 at my house.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, definitely. Like I'm telling you, generators are a whole thing. Like actually, Matt was mentioning that this evening. We were talking about how he's worried about this upcoming Saturdays. Like if we lose power, and I was just like, well, the cool thing is we have a fireplace. We'll just put everybody, in the living room. Get blankets, pillows, and just screw it. Put all the groceries outside.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? But it's summertime. We really worry about it. It's
We're really just worried about puppies, but hell, I'll get an axe and chop this couch up, and we'll burn it for firewood if we have to.
See if you got a tree you can cut up before you go to the couch.
I went straight to the couch.
That couch ain't gonna last about 20 minutes.
No, it ain't. It's just to get the wood burning. That's all. Just to get started.
This whole couch.
I got the big generator, 6 cans that I'll fill up tomorrow with gas. The cord, the extension things that I can plug my coffee maker, microwave, TV, everything.
Yes.
Listen, me and the pups are gonna be okay. I don't know about Michael.
Give me my credit card back.
He can put on some layers.
Give me my credit card back. Stop playing.
She's charge it.
She slid in here and got it out of my wallet while I was on the podcast. See how y'all doing?
Hey, so Cool House. One of the things that, because we're talking about extreme weather and we're talking about like being kind of afraid of how that's going to affect our dogs. Now, summertime is just brutal in a general sense, especially down here in the South. Now, our breed, depending on not just its breeding, but the length of its muzzle, other contributing factors. Like, so when it comes to the Old English Bulldog, like, are there worries about like overheating? Like, is that something that you guys are like as a breed, it's working away from, or do you even have that problem? Because obviously with the, was it brachycephalic, it can be a thing.
That's a crazy word, ain't it?
Huh?
That's a crazy word, ain't it? That one and what's just hard to say. Yeah.
I never said that right. Never.
How did you say it?
That one and yeah. That one
in Arkansas they call it a wash your sister sauce.
Right. And right up there with sorrow for some people. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Wash your sister sauce.
Wash your sister sauce. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's the Arkansas version they say. No, I'm just kidding. I would say Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire,
yeah, it's Worcestershire. I'm clean. But in the summertime, you got to give them something.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to give them something. They don't have to have indoor air conditioning, whatever. But you got to have like last summer, we had the kennel out, and I had a big fan blowing on them, shade fan.
Sure.
They're okay. You know what I mean? Lay your butt down, get through the heat of the day, whatever. And it sounds kind of to some people, but during the day, like I would tend to them in the morning on the way to work and not mess with them till dark. I'm not going out there checking, getting nobody riled up. Lay your butt down, go to sleep.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And they'll be fine. And in the wintertime, cold really ain't. I mean, they're a bigger dog. Some have thicker coat than others. you know, but the cold, I don't really worry. And the heat, like I said, tend to them in the morning, give them something, you know, big water that, you know, deep, a bigger container that'll actually stay cool
Right.
in the shade. Like I said, I had a fan out there blowing on everybody, keeping the bugs and stuff away.
Yeah. We used to have misters.
Leave them alone. Well, I tried that, but Arkansas is so humid. I had to really,
yeah, you wouldn't need them. This was back up in Idaho. We had misters. Yeah.
I just had to really be stingy with them. Like I'd turn them on, like after work, 4 o'clock. I'd rather let them run for half an hour, and then cut them so that everything dries off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know the moisture brings its own problem with these dogs. But your dog's alive.
Yes. Hey.
He smells like Frito boat, but he's alive. You know what I mean? So
dry in summer, it's the worst. You just can't keep them clean, and then it's like you pet them, and you're like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the cold's not really. I mean, not here.
Yeah.
I see if you leave lifting up in the Dakotas or something like that, maybe whatever. But you know, if you live in one of the places where they only got white folks, it's probably got cold worries. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hey, living in Idaho,
Idaho, exactly. Like Kansas, Amanda, he's talking about your.
Oh no, not your nothing. Like
Who lives in Idaho? Who lives in Idaho? I've never met someone from Idaho. I've never once met someone from Idaho. Like I am from Idaho. Like I never met someone from.
Hold on, bro.
I'm not from there.
Hey.
Moved back.
You're from Kansas, even worse.
We sold a puppy to somebody in Idaho.
I still haven't met him. My statement still stands correct.
Well, that's fine, but I'm saying,
what's your pal say? I read about you in social studies.
I can verify that there are human beings in Idaho because
yeah,
I can verify that there are actual human beings in Idaho that live there.
Yeah.
And then one drove all the way to Arkansas and got a puppy. And it's a 36 or 37-hour drive. I think.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's crazy. We when I was living in Kansas to visit the family that we had up there in Idaho, like we would have to there's a 10-hour drive to like Laramie or Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then another 10-hour through Salt Lake and up, and it's like, Jesus, you had to split it up. You ain't driving that in one sitting. Don't.
So we came across this stuff I wanted to share with y'all. I had to get my wife to look it up, so make sure I didn't say the name wrong. But it's a company.
Worcestershire, right?
Worcestershire.
I'm aware. I can say it, but I can't say it in front of people. You know what I mean?
It's I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's a company called Coat Defense.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Coat Defense makes a powder that you can it's amazing. You just put it on the spots of the dog, and especially the bulldogs, and it will heal their skin and help with that moisture and that funkiness and all that. Any yeasty spots, any of that, it's like a big deal. We actually came across this product for the first time. We went to a show where I met Caleb in Bruton there, and or in Bessemer.
Bessemer, Alabama. I know
it's
Bessemer,
but they say Bessemer.
That's better.
Adam said it's not Bessemer, it's Bessemer.
No, you dropped the S.
Yeah, you can say that, but you can't say Bessemer.
Yeah. So who's that?
The lady who had it at the show, she has the page and the dog Big Daddy and them. You know who I'm talking about, Caleb? She's from Alabama, I think.
Big Daddy?
Yeah, it's Big Daddy NEM, Big Daddy Nim.
That's my nickname. I've never heard of it.
Well, do you remember?
Big Daddy.
Caleb, if you think back,
Girl.
You remember where Trayvon and I's booth was that day we met? We were like right in the middle behind the stage.
Yeah.
And then right behind us, right behind us was like the double doors that went into another part but we didn't go in there, but it was like that's where the doors were back there in the middle. They had a booth set up right there with all the different powders and stuff like that.
Really?
That's where
Yeah, she was really nice, real pretty girl. She was selling it there, and she had given me a little bottle of the powder to try and brought it home. And when I tell you that Cheeto corn smell for their feet or paws or whatever,
Yeah.
it's gone. Any yeasty ears gone.
Yeah. I put the link in the comments. It
is fantastic.
So we can buy it.
it really is.
Yeah,
It
she
really
sold
is
us on it right there.
Yeah, we used that bottle till it was gone, and then started going back. Man, it was it's a really good product for that. Maybe
Nice.
maybe
That's
try
good to
some of
know.
that Coalhouse and see how it works on them Bulldogs.
Do LeBron James with it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, do a video like before you're about to put it on them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think her name is
Now,
Brittany.
now
Oh.
it
Now
has
I
to
think
happen,
about it.
unfortunately, because now we're
I think her name is Brittany.
Okay,
Huh?
Brittany's her name allegedly.
Brittany.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it's Brittany.
You got
Just in
tape in
case
it.
you're wondering. Yeah,
No, Lord.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with her.
Oh,
Give me my card back, woman. Stop playing with me.
No, you're getting that generated. I don't think you understand.
She's buying some more of that powder from Brittany right now.
I know Brittany's hitting in my pocket too right now. Golly.
Yes.
Photocopy.
Hey, well, sounds
That's
like
when
you
know
got
you're in trouble. She's like,
you got your hands full. But hey, man, I've enjoyed you coming on tonight, man. I appreciate that. Seriously, great
I had a great time.
interview tonight, man.
Right.
I'll be tuning in Thursday night, 8 p.m. You said on your kennel page, correct?
it's like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Sunday nights, we've missed the last one or two, but Sunday nights we sit down with Chris and Gina and we talk then too. So, and that was a little different because it's, more familiarity there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It's fun.
I'd like to tune into that as well. Cause again, I'd like to kind of, pick the brain of those two.
She nerded out as soon as you said that for Sunday night. She nerded out for a second.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
It's
Chris
like
and
saying,
Gina, you were nerded out.
I'm allowed. Listen.
this podcast thing is crazy, bro, because the people that I get to talk to, that I talk to just on the regular now, with the amount of time I have in, I shouldn't have access like that. So you really opened up a lot, and I'm grateful. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no,
We are too, man.
Yeah.
We are
Keep
too.
doing your
We
thing,
know-
man.
We know what you mean about it. Yeah, you have done your thing, brother. It's been a pleasure to get to know you, and I'm excited about the show. Excited about the future. What's going on over there, man? This is a great interview. It was a great time, man. Really enjoyed it.
I appreciate the invite, for real.
Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely.
This one's up there for me.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
All right, y'all take care.
You guys all take care again. Absolutely.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
Smell of the pine. I'm calling all my dogs. Show up, show out, show off at the Backwoods Classic. It's the Arkansas Backwoods Classic. It's the sunrise at 4:45 over 100-acre pine bar hole, and its booger jaws will shine. A bulldogging is a habit, a gem on the little red, the Arkansas Backwoods Classic.